Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Hold on, my hair's all crazy. Got a haircut yesterday, finally. It might be looking a little sharper, but I didn't get a chance to wake up and comb my hair. I'm on a podcast right now on Twitter Spaces with AJ Stocks, a couple other folks in here. Gamma Edge is here. Cool. Yeah, lots of cool people. So yeah, I woke up, got on Twitter Space this morning. My computer's acting all slow and jumpy, and I'm like, man, I can't risk having too much stuff open. There's like a memory leak or something going on. I have a million things open. So we got to do the contest. We'll do it all on YouTube today. So welcome. Thank you. Love you guys. Let's get ready to get going. All right. This market has been something else, dude. Like last night, I took one trade here and took a loss. To usually bet that we hold DD band, and then this morning I got back in here and made a gain. So I'm kind of down a little bit, heartbreakingly so. Into the final day, I'm down. I'm not going to tell you how much I'm down. And because it's the last day and some of the competitors may be watching the stream, I'm going to have to be very secretive about what I'm doing. Because I don't want anyone copying my trades to pass me up. Now, again, with high volatility, the market can go up, down, sideways, all over the place. And it is close enough to where one trade is going to decide the winner today. One trade today will decide the winner. You guys smash that like button while we're here. One freaking trade. That's it. That's it. So, since I stream it live, some competitors may be watching what I'm doing. So I don't want to announce my hand until I'm already in the trade. I'm in first place. Been in first place for like 3 days. The lead is not by much. It's only by about like 3K or less. And then second place is probably 5K below me or something like that. 5K down. Top two get the big prize, but I want to win. I want to win. You got clap last night? Yeah, dude, this was nuts. Now we had pre-market earnings. We had a bunch of data points come out today. Market's been riding pretty decently. Data came out, unemployment number, or sorry, jobless claims, initial jobless claims, and continual. Core PC prices came out. Pretty much everything was expected, slightly better. Nothing was alarming here. Right in the range of noise. Just shows strong bullish data as the market's doing what you expect it to do. Yeah, so nothing too crazy. Did the risk interval change? Hold on. A NASDAQ? No, it didn't. 152.5. Oh, I haven't updated on my thinkorswim. Ew. Oh, goodness. Okay. Of all days for the market to have collapsible break DD band on the last day with insanely high volatility. This is the worst timing for a volatile day. The market's going to swing hundreds of points in either direction. Somebody's going to YOLO in the first place. When my risk management usually tells me to sit out on days like this, I can't afford to sit out because I got to push in to win this, because somebody who just YOLOs at the end of the day will ultimately turn up and win this. Okay, so today we have VIX interacting with triple B 20.3. This is a volatility collapse point. This looks like it's trending right up to it, so we might actually gracefully trade down. But we know that the DD ratio is greater than half. I always long off the bottom of that zone, so we'll see how we turn out for market open. All right, so market's open. Let's get our stuff going front and center. We are hitting that bottom DD band. I usually always long that. But the problem is my drawing tool. Where the heck did it go? Oh, here it is. NASDAQ naturally has a support right here to there. That's naturally a trade. This pulling back to there is also something to take a look at. So you kind of just got to like make a bet that something going to happen. If we recover that green line, I'll go long right out the door. Well, let's see. Resiliences are slightly negative. on our liquidity maps. Let's pull SPY up front and center. Ooh, SPY at MHP. I don't hate that. Let's wait, hold on. One. Nerve-wracking. That's a good bounce point. Let's take a look at this. Here to here is always a decent bounce. If we break, here to here is good. On res negative, we resist here. And if the market breaks this, it all goes to shit. Okay. The market will completely fall apart if that happens, and that's the crazy part about today. All right. But listen, there's no you got it. It's win or bust, because some people, if the thing is that I normally wouldn't be trading here. I normally be just sitting out waiting. But the problem is that there's going to be people that just press a YOLO short and people press a YOLO long. So I have to actually enter a trade. So let's do this. MHP always a reversal. What a crazy market day today. So basically, I either bust or I get first. It's too close. Even that bear zone, baby. Hedge pressure, bounce to bounce. Here to there. That's it. And we actually opened right. Shoot, man. What an awesome account. Could we open like right there? Even so, DD band is like right there. Dude, this is crazy. I personally can't explain where the selling pressure is coming from. Yep. Wow. Okay, so QQQ right here. I usually will take a long run at MHP. What? Okay, fix a triple B right now. I want to be crazy. Small. That reversal here. Not that long. Let's go. S&P resilience goes positive. We're gonna dip and rip. Let's let it rip. Let's let it rip. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nasdaq has negative rest, so we're gonna be pulling right back to here. Dude, I do not like trading outside of these bands. This, I usually will sit out. So remember, I usually sit out down here. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Dude, the market today, this was nuts to wake up to. MHP is always along, always along. Always along. Always a reversal. Told you guys right at market, VIX tapping this 20.3. Do not at all sleep on this. If the volatility breaks 20.3, this market will collapse today. If the volatility dries up, this is a low for a big upstay today, so be careful. And I'm not fully believing that it's big upstay, but we'll see. We'll see. That volatility is pretty scary. Very scary. Come on. QQQ solid at MHP, S&P right at MHP. The MHP resiliences are pretty much at par, so that's decent. DD ratio less than half, not the best sign in the world. So this will hit resistance up there by the end of the day. And so the two together, normally I'll long at top of bear zone, but DD ratio less than half, so it's likely going to resist. Remember, if we break this orange line, market will completely go to shit. So what I'm hoping is that what I'm hoping for is that people jumped in and are trying to short this now, and then I get the big ups and win. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see. I hate markets like this. They're so fucking crazy. No zoom today because I gotta focus on the contest. I gotta be fully on point today. All right, MHP break go through. Oh, S&P res greater than 0. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, go to half gap. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Don't fail me, S&P. Don't fail me. Stay there, baby. All right, let me pocket the first trade. Okay, just on that. Ooh, come on, resilience. Resilience, stay good. Resilience, stay good. I pocketed that first trade as the futures ran right up to DD band. That's what we want to see. Again, let it do its thing. Let it do its thing today. Come on, market. Come on, market. Don't let me down, market. Let's stabilize. Man, I normally do not trade below these bands. Do not like that. That Nasdaq resilience is gross, though. Apple today, right? Earnings. It's 40 points. If you go to the table, it'll tell you the S&P is 40. Dude, what a crazy day today. Of all days for the market to go to shit. When there's a high volatile day on the last day of the contest, there are going to be some kids YOLOing this thing. S&P resilience is so positive right now. Oh, that's so nice. Let's pop some trades on the S&P. I fully can't explain what we're experiencing today, by the way. As far as why the market's moving the way that it's moving, I have no explanation there, but look at this. S&P resilience positive. Oh shit, is that 5? I don't want 5. Oh my god. What a nerve-wracking day today. MHP always reversal though. Let's hit it. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Give it some love. Alright, I'm reading chat real quick. DD below half, yes. I mean, stop at bear zone is resistance today. Dude, what a crazy flush today. That selling pressure, I was watching it most of the night. It was too crazy. What's the final decision on the new edge pressure? We'll talk about it in the Zoom call today. The DD band is 40 points on S&P. We're testing right now, so it'll be a couple months if anything changes. RTY crazy. Yeah, like Russell looking just fine. Come on, baby. Let's go to box. Look, S&P resilience is positive. The S&P is going to yank this market higher. Let's keep our fingers crossed there. That's the thing giving me hope. Why the fucking dip? Come on, baby. There's volatility. I hate trading when there's volatility too. The up and downs is just nerve-wracking. This is the saving grace today. But I'm telling you, this candle at the open, what? What? News in 3 minutes? Yep. I personally don't get it. S&P resilience. Positive. S&P monthly hedge pressure resilience. Positive. Let's get that break. We're looking for. Problem is, on the SPY, you have a resistance right here. SPY candle open is right on the dot too. So yeah, they all open like right at DD band. It's 88% of days closed within, but man, I'm gonna tell you, this is scary. That opening move was scary as shit. I don't know how many people YOLO shorted this market at the end of the day yesterday. We're gonna wake up to people that are up 15, 20K on a single trade. It's forcing me to trade when I would normally be sitting out. My normal thing would be sitting out here. I'm forced to trade. It's Halloween. It's supposed to be scary. Yeah. Man, what a crazy day. But here's how it goes, right? First or bust. That's it. Look, we need these numbers to say, oh, Nasdaq resilience greater than 0. Let's go. Wait. I know 30 seconds till news. Let's keep our fingers crossed on this. Right now, I'm at the mercy of the stocks in the market. If these white numbers stay above 0, then that's really good for the market. But dude, this shit's coming down today. Hard. Using a couple minutes. What do we got? PMI. It's big ups. Big downs. All right. Let's watch it. All right, let's see what we get. PMI came out at a 41.6 on a 46.9. That's actually pretty bad. Yeah, my computer's freezing up here. all days for the market just gonna have a smooth, solid ending in this contest. That's nuts. 41.6. This is the manufacturing sector. So 41.6 is the contraction manufacturing sector. The expectation is 46.9. Looks like the market had some privy knowledge of that happening early on. All right, so 88% of days will close inside of the green bands. 8% will close below, and this is looking like probably one of those 8% days. We lost our bull setup here. What on earth is going on with this market today? The market is just not catching a bid today. Let me... My stop loss is right at 574 on this one, so I'll pull the plug in just a second. Ooh, what a day today. Market was looking pretty cool for a second. We just touched an impact red line right now on the S&P. On NASDAQ. So NASDAQ has a pivot point right here at 23,719. All right, screw this, I'm out. What on earth? The winner of today's contest is going to be a YOLO dice roll. That's the sad part. You don't see the NASDAQ fall 320 points overnight and just fall straight down. Sad part. Of all days, we've had a nice, clean, smooth market testing just pure trading skill, but now it's going to be a luck winner. We saw some people roll up on that leaderboard and go from like 8K to 50K in a single day. Wow, this is nuts. I don't normally trade inside of here, so I'm sitting flat. We need to get back above here if I get those numbers good. So right above here is where I take my long if it achieves again. Right here, I don't trade outside of here. Nothing. What an insane day. Very disappointing. So normally we sit out on days like this. There's no trades to be taken. Competition will have trouble today too. No, I mean, the thing is that half the people on the last day in the middle of the tier can just YOLO short all 4 contracts and they'll be up 40 grand single contract today. Every single 100 point, actually no, 100 points is 8,000 for contracts on NASDAQ. So somebody that just shorted at the end of the day yesterday will be up 26,000 today. People from 150th place will be in first if I have to sit out. So I'm forced to take a trade. To outpace people when I don't normally trade. I have no idea. Earnings is causing a little bit of this, but man, this flush is just scary. Market just falling straight down like that. Our data's actually not too terribly bad. Like I said, back above orange and back to long in the market. So then I'm sitting out. The big frowny face because our risk management doesn't let me trade on here. So anything down, I took the long here, stopped out, not doing anything else. Unfortunately, I gotta full pour YOLO something at some point for the very last day. I swear I have like the worst luck in existence. The lead was only by $2,000, so like I said, in the top 20 places, it's like a $10,000 difference. I had a lead by about $2,000, but I cannot explain today's sell-off. What would be nice is if the VIX just collapsed below this triple B area right here. If this were to somehow save itself and get back up to here, oh god, that would be lovely. That would be my favorite if we got that. But cross your fingers and say a prayer, because this market is toast today. Let's sit down and watch the magic happen. $800 with the toast. I know, guys. What's up? Don't forget to smash that like button on the stream here. You'll call it a day before I lose it? Dude, I'm telling you, this is just like... What I hated was the last 2 or 3 days, people were shifting around like in the top 100, just left and right, just because of the way the market's been moving. Good. 5780. Yeah, I think so. Hold on 1 second here. I'm telling you, I have the worst luck in the history of luck. Never take me to Vegas. I've been trading immaculately every single day. I would call it the best trading I've done. Perfectly timing this market. My stats were good. My trading was good. And now I just have to play. In a contest, you have to play a little differently. You have to understand the dynamics of the contest. There's going to be people that are going to just luck into the end. I was hoping for a flat, mild, moderate day that would just allow me to kind of make one decent final trade to secure a lead and then hope that no one else did better. VIX right at that key level, 20.3 and collapsing. If you want to ask me what I think is going to happen by the end of the day, I still don't feel like the market's crashing. Call me stupid, but the S&P resilience has been fighting above zero the whole time. It is trying to be bullish. The stocks are here, even though the index is flushing. This right here is like making my heart happy. This is good. This pops up above monthly. I'm back to the long side for the day. But I don't trade down below here. This is actually surprisingly bullish. VIX completed its move. This is a volatility flush right here. VIX pulling back on that. How do we feel about this today, guys? You want to play small? I'll take the bet on the S&P. Why not? Nothing to lose. Look at this. Look at this. What is going on with the index? The stocks are filling their gap. Like I said, there's something weird going on. The stocks are filling their gaps. The index is completely flying the other direction. This is completely perplexing to me. This is blowing my mind. I've never seen the index deviate so far from the stocks, and I don't know how long I've been. The index products are collapsing while the majority of stocks are doing pretty good. That part I do not get. I'm telling you, like I said, I am 100% confused. We need to get back above monthly hedge pressure so I can take a long. What on earth? Such a dude. You see the index flush like this when the stocks aren't flushing. I have no explanation. Is there any promo code for real-time data? No. It's $10 for the Rocket Scooter real-time data. My chart's not frozen or anything. Are you guys seeing the same thing I'm seeing? Is this accurate? This is what you guys are seeing, right? Volatility alone is causing the market. The index. Lose a bid. I gotta sit here and watch it fall. Because my risk management doesn't allow me to trade here. I'm being very impatient. We need to get back up. No Zoom today. I mentioned it in Discord. No Zoom today. Today's contest day only. This is the last day of the contest. Boo market. The one day of the entire month that the market falls apart. And I have to sit on the sidelines in first place. I can't do anything. Bummed out. No shorting. You can't short this either. Whether you don't short a bear, there's no shorting from here. There's no place to short to or short from. That's the thing. You know me, I short off of MHP from the bottom when it taps it. Rules are rules. That's the problem. People are definitely trying to reverse long and are blowing up, dude, all day long. Yeah, be a hit MHP. This I cannot explain how the market. Well, it's volatility. I can explain that. It's actually a volatility flush. What happens is the bid is just so thin on the index products themselves. End of the month, it's Halloween, elections coming out. This is just a pre-election flush. This is low volume selling. Volatility allows the market to move quickly on very little pressure. But the S&P has been repairing itself for the last all morning. The S&P is the stocks themselves are filling their gaps. It is so weird. The stocks are doing this. They are moving straight up. I can just randomly pick some stocks. You know, Apple has earnings today. The majority of the market cap is moving straight up, unless there is some kind of glitch in resilience today, which there shouldn't be. The stocks are moving straight up, like JP Morgan. Let's just look at some those oil companies. Marathon trading up. Tech is trading down. Soft. Meta and earnings on these things. What's AMD doing? So big tech is selling pretty hard. Let's look at the sectors really quick and see which sectors are doing bad. Where's the sun on my hands? I'm so impatient. Daddy wants to make a trade. You guys all were here. You witnessed this. You witnessed my sadness on the last day of the contest in the stupid market. Cost me my victory. All right, here we go. I'm forced to sit out while other people are. My rules don't let me trade. Look at this. Tons of red sectors, utilities, communications, staples, energy, all kind of work. Technology completely collapsing. And the index is pricing that in when the majority of the market cap is still filling gaps and being bullish. That is so crazy. You guys want to know I'm going to tell you something. Keep an eye out on this. Resilience greater than 0 is actually bullish. Keep an eye out on this. You're a ridiculous market. So, I don't do any trading. outside of the DD band down here, I do nothing. MHP, I do nothing. That sucks. Rules is rules, baby. Happy Halloween, y'all. What's up? Happy Halloween. Yeah, so like the bigger stocks are not moving up, but still like the majority of the market cap is moving up. So while the market is tracking these tech stocks, I'm not going to be tricked. Tech is not the only thing pricing the S&P. As a matter of fact, what do you guys want to bet that we end up there today? Not that high, sorry. Right. Testing triple V, right? The volatility, that's it. Frowny face on the sit out. There is no short setup from here, by the way. I can't do anything. My hands are tied. I need to get together. It really does. I think we closed 58.33 today on S&P. What's our yellow line that we're talking about today? Which number do you guys have? Real time, which one? I think I deleted that one. Hold on, let me double check. $79? Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I don't trade outside of here. That's kind of the sad part. So here's what's going to happen, guys. I'm going to be forced to do something stupid. I need to make a trade because I have an inkling that with a 2K difference, that's barely anything. And people that are losing the contest, it will be full porting a short, full porting a long. And maybe 5 to 10, 20 people will have passed me up already. I need a strategic long or strategic something to get this going. There's even no scalping. The sad part is there's even no scalping here. We have no pivots to play on, so it's kind of like hands are tied. Every minute it sits here, it's just kind of like heartbreaking. Yeah, Nvidia's getting a reversal off of MHP at the bottom, so Nvidia's getting a pivot bounce here, which is good. Look, SPY resilience is still going positive. That's the crazy part. Still trying to, at least. D770. I would agree with you. At the 5780 level, 79 is that strong resistance point. I have to sit out right here. That's the sad part. Sad part. Couldn't the market just have done nothing for today? That would have been so great. Futures are looking pretty solid to the downside. Stocks are no longer trading higher. They're starting to sell off just a little tiny bit. Any thoughts on the correlation between SPY and GLD? I wouldn't give it any correlation. You can actually go, hold on. Let me give you a table to look at. You can answer your own question with these kind of things. If you go here, you can see the actual correlation between futures contracts. So that's a good link to do this at. The S&P and gold is just cross it across this table. There's not a strong correlation. 60%, right? They're basically uncorrelated. 90% or 80% or 90 higher is usually a correlation positive. Negative is an inverse correlation. Example here is when these things go up, the dollar comes down. When the index goes up, NASDAQ and the S&P correlate 91% of days over the last 30 days. And you can look at like 60 days and 90 days. You can see that gold not necessarily correlates with the index on a longer period of time. It has been like 120 days correlating with the Dow Jones more than anything, but there's like no correlation between that and the S&P and NASDAQ. Hopefully that answers your question. So these are the actual 30-day, 40 days, and this just counts number of up days versus number of down days. It's not even worth watching this market. I'm just gonna like, yeah, it's a pretty cool site. And so what you normally would do is you'll look at like the longer term outlook, and then you can shrink down the time frame just to see like how it changes over periods. Like how's it correlating now in the last 30 days? Monthly map thoughts. Let's take a look. My hands are tied. That's why I hate this. A little bit of selling pressure. We're actually in a strong, trading. SPY just completely collapsed into bear zone for the next 2 or 3 weeks. This is resistance up here. So the market is kind of stuck inside of this band right here leading into the election. Where you can see there's the election volatility all right in here, which is the spaces between these two. Man, wish you guys would have shown up to be able to watch some really awesome trading today. I just get to watch me sit here and complain about how the market, how my rules force me to sit out on days like this. Sad days. Patience builds character. It does. Well, I don't think I'm going to win the contest. But it was fun while it lasted. If the market changes its mind and we get back up above key levels, then I'll be able to trade. But we need some pivots to trade off of. Yeah, I'm giving my competitors in the comp more credit than they deserve. Well, no, it's a fact that on the last day, somebody with 5K in their account could just randomly say whatever, all in long, all in short, no stop loss, and then they're up 30K in this move. And they shorted into close yesterday. Yo, what's up, Ali? 569, 568? It's possible. Just like all morning, dude, all night, the market just was like slowly pressing its way lower. It was not finding any moves up. It was just, when I went to bed last night, it was just like, I was like, this market's stupid. I couldn't even, it dipped. I made like my one trade from here to here. Pretty good. That's brutal to watch, yeah. Normally, you expect 88% of days will close inside of that band. So let me get on my play here. Like, the stocks themselves are balanced enough, believe it or not, for this to rally back to where these green lines are. The stocks have that ability. It has that power. I'm not kidding you when I say this. These stocks have that ability, with the resilience being positive, to push higher. They do. Resilience is, if they go positive, it's that good. Now today, right, DD ratio flipped to bearish. We haven't seen that happen in a long time, right? This is like 2 times this year it's done that. Gamma short squeeze on the earnings. It pretty much what it is that you're getting some gamma squeeze on the actual index itself. Y'all want to know what I think? I want to know what I think. This day can close. This day can close green. I'm actually excited again. Wish me luck. I mean, literally, I have like the worst luck in the universe, but if I get back to my entry areas, watching you talk, there you go, baby. 570 level, there you go. 5780, yeah. 5779 is a key illiquidity pivot. So our members were talking about it earlier. So my hands are tied. Okay. So this is how this works. Resistance, DD ratio less than half. There's resistance in bear zone. If this resilience number is less than 0, we tap this and go. If there's a break. So if there's a break, when I put these 3 lines, it means if we break here, I'm trading there and back. Res less than 0. Res greater than 0 goes this way. Which is why when this number is flirting with being positive, the index is like trading lower and the stocks are actually filling their gap, which is the weirdest thing. What is that line for? I don't know. I had this Y line here. Let me delete that. This was just a volatility event. This was quick chase gamma on SPY, QQQ, all the index options across the board based on earnings. This is just causing a squeeze to the put side. Drill you guys. So Elite Trader Funding is having a sale. And by the way, we have a code. If you guys click that link that the bot is posting, I want you guys to use my code because we get a deal when they don't have, especially when they don't have a deal. So you get all your evals from us for 50% off. Right now, I think is the last day of their sale. So we get 85% off, I think, on some of them. Anyways, use our code every time you click it. Anytime you sign up for them. I'm having fun in their contest, but man, I'm about to get lucked out of this contest. It's like I'm sitting here like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Rules are rules. The problem is my rules have me sit out on days like this. Big sad face. Sad face. I have to sit out. This is just bad luck. And unfortunately, that's what happens. Bad luck. It's a bad luck day. Last day of the contest of all things. So up to this point, I was trading fairly immaculately as far as my stats go. It's some of the best stats I've had in a while. I was very hopeful. And the market came through with something that's hard. Open outside, close box resilience. Resilience doesn't have that mode. We don't have a probability metric on resilience for that. So the box, we don't have a probability for that. Luck plays a big part in trading. Unfortunately, we were dealt a crummy market. Untradable market. Wow, we have a big turnout today. VIX goes to 20.3. Yeah, that's kind of what we've been watching today, right? This is what happened. VIX just completed the puzzle. This is one of our stronger correlations, which is called the bull bear breakpoint. The VIX is trading to test this, i.e., we were rolling over into backwardation. I talked about that on the podcast this morning. Very unusual to roll into backwardation leading in to the election. Usually a bull market has contango that prices out. A bear market will have backwardation that prices in. So while we did trade lower and we're nice and stable and had some hints of selling, the market needs to test its own limits right now to see where we are. If we stay below here and VIX just decays out to finish out the day, then that's good. This is a reversal point for that volatility to dry up. So that's why I'm not too scared of the market right now. Some of the signs are there that the market can, in fact, recover from exactly here and rally. But the thing is that if this is just a volatility event and the stocks are trying to be bullish, my call is that we're going to rally. And I know I might be the only person, because in this podcast I'm in right now, everybody's talking about puts and everyone's shorting the market from here. I am holding my breath. I'm waiting to be a bull. So let's see. That resilience is giving me some love today. I'm on a Twitter space with A Stocks and Mama Investor and a couple other people. Man, this is just one bad luck day. Can I kindly post the link? Oh, go to Twitter and just, you'll see like a little orange, a purple circle around my name, around my face. And then just click on that and you can listen. Hold on. No, I'm not seeing anything. I'm sitting out down in here. We've had, this is what I was seeing today. This, and then this was pushing this way a little bit. No, today this is just a volatility day, so we're sitting out down here. This shows if we break this, then I'm longing from here. I sit out. I don't short down in here. I chase long here if we break. So that's how my setup works. No trade. No trade down here. I'm actually just kind of like listening to the space right now. I'm not really chiming in. Oops, let me draw this to scale here. I don't trade this. I sit out and wait. It's only 50% right now. Oh, so they must have ended their sale. Oh, good question, Gary. Let me check. $578.5 on SPY. $495 on Qs. And $221 on IWM. So we're below all of it. Yeah. Problem is, normally I'll have places to scalp from, but I don't have any. I don't have any setups here. I have to kind of sit out. Kind of sad. So in reality, the only real setup I have to do anything is if I get my chase long trade. That's it. So inside of here or rejection off of 490. Are you guys trading? Okay, poll in this group. Who here is trading long? Who here is trading short? So in our rules, I don't trade outside of these green bands that I draw on here. These really quick. I don't trade outside of here. I usually will always long at MHP and try to reverse that. That didn't work out, so I'm done. So I can't do anything inside of here, unfortunately. Let me redraw this. We draw this with colors and make a lot more sense. I'm just gonna let this sit here while we chat. Here. I don't trade outside of here. I will occasionally take this trade right here. So the 3 lines means if we break to the upside, that's a trade. Just letting you guys know, 92% of days will close above here. 8% of days will close below here. So this is one of the rarer days to happen. I will chase long on break. So today's like the waiting game. I sit out down here, bad luck, no trade down here. There's a short setup off of MHP and a retest. I'm basically sitting in like my own no trade zone, basically. Then if we get on a second break, if res, now this is the second setup. If res greater than 0. At those points. So all my scalps all exist up in here. Like this is all great trading up in here. Down here, it's like a no trade zone for me. So I gotta just kind of sit here and wait. Bad luck, bad luck, bad luck. My only hope is a bunch of people are jumping in and blowing up, but let's see. We're still below triple B, so I can see this market snapping back up. The volatility dries out, but you brought a towel. There you go. Ugh. Well, I wish you guys could come see some excitement, some good trades, but we're gonna have to wait on this one. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right. Yeah, it's days like this have a hard time reversing though. Not like it's not possible, but they definitely have a hard time reversing. If volatility dries up, you might get some action off of it, but I do have a plan. I'm not going to reveal it. That's the one part. Because just in case other competitors are listening, I'm not going to reveal what my plan is. But I do have a plan. It's a risky plan, but we'll see if it works. Like I have a plan on like how I think the day is going to progress. Back going to ride the train back to green for the market close. I don't know. It's an all or nothing kind of contest at this point. So don't forget, guys, follow the stream. We're trading live every single day. In this contest, I've been trading about 80-something% win rate. We had a couple losing days. I think 1 or 2. Not that many. Boring, right? Untradable market. Well, I'm going to let you guys know that I am going to roll the dice today. Since I have no visibility of what the rest of the leaderboard's doing, I will have to take a bet. In my no trade zone, which again, it's just contest mechanics. Normally I would just sit out and see where I land. But since it's so close, I can't imagine a random participant making 25, 30K today just shorting at the open or shorting at yesterday's close. Because it's the last day. And what typically happens is people are like in the middle, you know, of the rankings. They're like, whatever, it's the last day. Let me just pop it and then see what happens. And that's been happening this last week. I actually talked about the mechanic the week before. Contests are typically like this. So while I also started a week late, so I have to trade more aggressive to catch up. I went from like, you know, dead last all the way through the rankings. I steadily climbed. Second, I was in third place for a while, third to fifth. Then I moved to second. Then I moved to first, and I've been first this week for the majority of this week. But second place is 2K away. Third place is 5K away. And top 10, they're all within 10K distance. So since the prizes are only first and second, I have to do something, even though I don't want to do anything, to ensure that I get ahead. The one bet I can take, again, this is just trading the contest mechanics, not the market, is I can bet that everybody traded poorly today. It's a bad bet to make because 50-50 shot, half the people traded awesome today, half the people blew up. So because of that, I'm kind of forced to do something, which means I have to take a trade that can blow up the account too. But there's nothing else you can do but take a stab. If I had a 15 or 20K lead, I'd totally be okay. If I had an extra week to trade, I probably could have nailed that. Because it was neck and neck, I didn't get that luxury. Because I started a week late. So in my no trade zone, I'm going to have to do some stuff I don't like. London close could pivot. Yeah. And again, we're only an hour into our market being open, which is incredibly like mind-blowing at this point. We're only an hour and a half in. An hour and 15 minutes in. It already feels like the market's been trading all day. It feels like it's been 6 hours, yeah. So if we get up above here, there's all kind of delicious trades I can trade inside of here. On DD band break, we're going to take the MHP probability from 90 down to 70%. And 30% of days we'll have broken through this because we have other rational signals like DD band break. You want to know my real thoughts on the market today? I have thoughts. If you come to the Discord, in our Discord, in Roxy Discord, I'll tell you what my thoughts are. I'll scribble it out in like an hour. But just so you guys know, if I lose the contest, it's not because I'm a terrible trader, but because I have to play the contest mechanic. I'm forcing myself to trade when I'd rather sit out, but I know if I sit out, I'll dwindle down from first place to 5th place, 7th, 8th place. The winner today will have 60, 70,000 in the account while I have 49. So I gotta scope out some 15 or 20K trades in a single day, which is the challenging part. Yeah. I have two good trade setups that I can see that can potentially give me a commanding lead. But if I don't get them, I'm going to lose 20 or 30K taking the bet. I got to assume that at least one or two, since there's only two prizes, I got to assume one or two people in the top 10 shorted at the open. So that's the mechanic of the contest. Right back, guys. What's up, friends? All right, I'm back. Got my breakfast here. Sad day. Sad days. It was a great run while it lasted, though. Hey, there's always more contests. Now, I do have hope that something can manifest, but there are no setups for me here. There's nothing I can pick to do. My hands are kind of tired. The case. With that being said, I'm probably going to close the stream down. No, the thing is I just can't trade. Like, I don't have a trade right now, and the contest is so close. The probability is extremely high that anywhere between 5 and 20 people have completely passed me up. It's just the nature of the beast. If the market was in a steady zone of like 100 points up or down and was scalpable, I could have made 5, 10K like I have been just to kind of advance myself forward. But when you have big blowout days like this, especially surprise days, you're going to get some random people who made a really silly bet and just YOLO'd one direction. Half of them went to zero, half of them went to, first place. And that happens in contests in the last day. I've been in so many trading contests, it always happens. And I know unless you have a very strong commanding lead and then you get lucky the last 2 or 3 days, you don't win. So in a contest, skill gets you to the top 10, luck gets you to the top spot. If there's nothing to use YOLO as short, yeah, but there's nothing to short off of. That's the thing, except for MHP. So second place is only 2K away. Third place is only 5K away. I mean, it's like with the Nasdaq down, what, 500 points almost? I just shorted Nasdaq at the close yesterday. It'd be up $36,000. So essentially, me being at 49, anybody at 13 of the hundreds of competitors could right now be in first place just by shorting one trade. And that's just the nature of, like, the contest being short term and this day happened this day, right? And my risk management has me sitting out in these kind of setups. Like right when we opened, it's like, oh crap, sit out. My one stab was to take a trade here. It didn't work. So I'm like, okay, there's nothing else I can do. So my hands are kind of tied, which kind of sucks. Anybody? Yeah, everybody can YOLO. So that's the thing. Still the winner in your book? No, so what I have to do is I have to trade very aggressively when I don't have any pivots to trade off of. That's the problem. I'm going to let you guys know I'm going to end up blowing half the account to try to get first place. But at least on the stream, I told you that was my intent. So I've got 2 possible ideas how this market's going to turn out. But unfortunately, I don't have any good pivots to trade off of. I've got nothing to trade off of. None of my I don't have pivots outside of here that are useful. That's a problem. There are no red lines. There's nothing. That's the problem. Since we're internal to the month, we basically have cleared out all the red lines. There's literally nothing. I have one right here. Look how much farther down that is. If we fall 50 points, yeah, I'll take a long. But I've got nothing to trade off of. That's the sad part. I've got no pivots inside of here. I've got no pivots inside of here either. Got nothing good. And this one right here. I do have a strategy, but the strategy is not trying to play the market. It's trying to outplay what I think the competitors are going to do. And I have 3 pivots in mind. Now, they're not rocket scooter pivots, but I have 3 ideas of what I want to see happen. And if I can hit it back to back to back, I might get lucky. I'm trying to pull at least 10 or 20K today in the challenge. And I'm assuming that there are people that have already achieved that. And I'm forced to sit out. Okay. So dry my pivots really quick on here. So if whatever I do does not work, it's it's either first place or no place. That's my thought on how this is going to play out. Okay, there it is. And since I have no pivots to trade off of, I can't even scalp it up. I basically have to bet on 3 different hourly pivots. I've seen a pattern like this before. Okay. Now I'll feel really stupid if I take a big bet and it doesn't pan out, and then I could have just sat still and done nothing. So the question is, since I can't see a real-time leaderboard, I'm kind of in the dark. I have to guess what I think the other competitors are doing. And if this was a real, like, high-stakes tournament where there was, like, actual money involved, I don't think people would be YOLOing it. Because it's a paper tournament, YOLO is inevitable. If you're losing, all you do is YOLO. Which means the winner, me and first, has to YOLO because I assume other people will. And unfortunately, my hand. It'll take me out to celebrate no matter what. Love you guys. The market would have been steady. I would have crushed it. I'd have made like 1 or 2 solid trades. As Ali is saying, trading red lines outside of DD band is all you really have, but we don't have support pivots. That's the sad part. I don't have anything to trade off of to the long side. This is all like in random territory here. Well, you know, inclination would be like, Matt, why don't you just flip in YOLO short? This isn't a short setup either. These are days that the volatility is too high that the market can just trickle, and then whips all around. So there's going to be some chop. The downside movement is practically done for a little bit. Like as far as like collapsing, the market is just falling slowly. At some point, it's going to start chopping. When it starts chopping, I'm going to find some trade setups. But the problem is I don't have any good pivots to long from. Trying to see if I can't find anything here. At least you guys know this is strategic YOLOing because other people are doing it. And I didn't. If I would have had that extra week at the start of the contest, I would have been hopefully able to pull a better lead than just 2K. Okay. Apple lows of the day, yeah. So right now I've got these setups here. I'm start looking at AMD. A couple more stocks I'll look at. NVIDIA. I can see the trade plan quickly. No, it's gonna look okay. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I didn't want to see. How's Google doing at MHP? Decent. I've gotten really good. I've gotten so quick at reading liquidity maps. I just can go through and running them up super quick. Problem is, it still looks bad. There's nothing out there that's providing a sense of support either. Yeah, so real quick. Okay, I'm gonna draw something. I'm coming at my master evil plan here. Yeah, I have a few ideas, but I'm saying there's a little poppy pop right there. Okay, let's get in here. London close coming in. This could create some kind of support. Okay. I kind of have an idea what I want to do. All right. And if this works, I'll make a video about it. But the probability of this working is like very low. Very low. Right. I'm about to pull a rabbit out of my hat here. It somewhat lasted though. I had a really solid P&L curve. I mean, it was just like I was trading pretty well the whole time. So, but we'll see. Oops. All right, let me take a picture of what I want to do. At least I'm gonna go celebrate. IDOC Talk's still gonna take me out. That's good. Oh, the purple thought? Yeah, so that's a strategy. That's a technique that we want to work on, I guess, like continuing the study on. Now that we're getting back to building new stuff in the platform, that's definitely one thing. What it does is take into account the contango of other contracts, which is the yellow line calculation. Ali has a 569 support on SPY. Now we're never longs, baby. Not now, but yeah, soon. Soon. I need two things to line up though. It is just crazy watching the bid just walk down. It's not even that the market is crashing or collapsing. I've seen trading where markets crash. It doesn't even feel like a crash. The market is just slowly moving down. I've seen markets crash, and if it does crash, which I'm hoping it does, I got some good longs I can take a bite out of. But I don't get but the market just sustaining a downward move on volatility is not good shorts either, because the market can quickly pop many points the other direction just on volatility. I need a good place to short off of. But wish me luck, because I do have a plan. I'm going to get off the stream, and I'm going to have to trade it immaculately. Like, I have mapped out 5 moves I'm going to take. I'm going to hit them all. And it's going to be a lot of luck. A lot of luck. Be sharing the Discord. I can't until at the end of the day, because it's the last day, and again, I can't clue people into my final strategy because I don't want it to be copied. Yeah, end of the day. I'll show in today what I drew. I'll end the Zoom call. I'll show you guys what I drew out. Yeah. Problem is it's too far away from some of these pivots that we might run out of time before it even happens. I wish we were closer to some of these pivots I'm looking at. The market's not selling off fast enough, fortunately. But to be honest, like let you guys know, I normally wouldn't be trading, period, but I'm forced to. Normally, just on any other trading day, like I would have literally just sat out and done nothing. Show us when I win tomorrow. You guys are overly optimistic. I tend to be super realistic about these things. Isn't tomorrow the last day? No, today is the last day. All right, you guys. I'm going to get out of here. Focus on this. Wish me luck. Let's see if I can pull ahead. The risk is go bust. The reward is put 20K in the account to ward off any luck YOLOs that gained 20 to 40K today on the short, which I didn't take. I'm forced to sit out. I can't have people lap me, so I got to hit it big. I got to make a bunch of scalps, but it's really hard with no pivots to trade off of. So we'll see what I can end up pulling out of my hat. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we'll see y'all later at the Zoom call. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to sub to the stream. We are live every morning at this time. It's usually more exciting, usually more fruitful. But these big crash days, you know, sitting out is the best philosophy. You really can't argue with good risk management. A real account. We'll see what happens. All right.